Because they come up from under it anyway. We don't see the hook. Slide over this one. Medium roast.
I'm excited.
Was he pumped?
Oh, he's gone crazy.
That's awesome.
You made his entire year. I mean,
No way. That's so awesome.
It's his screensaver. He made me put it on my phone.
No way.
He emailed it to everybody he knows. He put it on
That's so
Facebook.
awesome.
He had me send it to one of your pages. I mean, he is beyond thrilled.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much. All right, you guys don't know, you don't know. Biscuit, coffee. Biscuit, this is for lunch. It's still good at lunch. It's great, it's phenomenal right now. This is like a good old biscuit, great biscuit, handmade, homemade, all that good stuff. You got some great, hey, the key with a biscuit is having good eggs, okay? A good egg, not some BS, I'm telling you. I mean, the big bass, world record smallmouth, 10-pound trout eating largemouth. Got the shades on to block out all them haters. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Okay. Morning. All right. Right up over the treetops. That's the name move. And I'm gonna go fishing with Bill Dance today. Oh, but it is one of the Bill Dance signature lakes.
That's what I was thinking. Somebody
So they put a he did a deal which was really cool. They basically he sponsored like several lakes that are getting ramps and a lot of funding.
Right.
They're actually putting Floridas in this lake. So these are all northern strain.
Right.
So you put Floridas in here, I got a feeling in about 5 years you're gonna have like
get really nuts.
7s and 8s, 9.
Right.
I mean, there's some big ones. There's some 9-10 pounders in here. I think there's some 7. I think they've caught some big ones, but not consistently.
Right.
Going to some point. Okay. If you don't mind grabbing that coffee for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Trap.
Let's go chop! Let's go get it.
This is Major League Fishing's Bass Pro Tour. The Power Stop Stage 3 Dale Hollow, presented by Mercury. It is knockout round time.
I'm just contemplating. I ain't been here since day one, so I'm like, well, there's big largemouth in here. I'm like, I caught 20 pounds in here. I don't know if I want to Well, the bait is definitely in here. That's good to see. I'm hoping that these guys, gosh, I'm just, there's a couple zones that like those fish are set up, and there's bait in certain zones that I feel like is going to play today. And like, I want to go back to sort of the zone I caught them in late yesterday, but I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait on it. You know, I feel like if I could catch 15 pounds in the first hour here, then I can make a progression on my other stuff and maybe catch 20 pounds in a period up this way, and then slowly but surely work my way down the pond when the wind's not, you know, wind's been blowing. The wind's gonna blow a little bit more this afternoon, so we'll see.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Beginning a knockout round, stage 3, Dale Hollow. Fish well, sir.
Dude, I'm like really bad off right here. I don't know why they won't bite, but I ain't getting the bite. I couldn't get one to bite if I wanted to, I feel like. Dude, I've had them look at my stuff left and right and can't get them to bite. Unreal. I mean, I can't get these suckers to bite if I wanted to. I should have known better. There, finally got one. Big largemouth. I finally got one to then commit. Come here. Come here, please. Thank you, sir. Alright, we got us one. Jiminy Christmas. I figured I'd grab at least 2 or 3 out of here, but
Wear them out.
I mean, I wasn't going to say I was going to wear them out, but I knew I was going to catch some bass.
3 pounds, 8 ounces.
Alright, first one of the morning, a 3.5 pound largemouth. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go.
Connell and Gill up at the top. Sheffield, Jacob Wheeler has caught his first of the day, a 3.5 pounder. He's in 4th place. Michael Neal is on the board as well.
Big largemouth. Just came out of that bait. Smoked it. That's what I love, man. I love catching these heads. Come here, buddy. Come here. Pre-spawn heads, baby. That's why I like catching them pre-spawn heads. Them dang fat little chunky suckers, what I like.
3 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yes, sir. There you go. Right one. There he is. Got another one. Got him.
Two pounds, 8 ounces.
Yes. There he is. Now we're actually starting to reel some in.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yes. There he is. Big largemouth. Big in right here. I mean, a dang stud. I can just tell it's a good one. Sir. Alright, we done got us a couple now. Now we sit okay.
3 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yeah.
Good one. 2 pounds, 9 ounces.
There he is.
Two pounds, 7 ounces.
Yep.
That's a big one. First one I got, dang single to bite it. A big one. That is a big one too. I mean the biggest one all day for sure. Biggest one all week maybe.
Yes, sir. Got us that big on a moochie. A little moochie. Little moochie right there. Heck yeah. It's a 4.6? 4.4?
4 pounds, 8 ounces.
Trying to see it. It's the biggest one all week. Let's get a photo real quick.
Wheeler leads the Fishing Clash Angler of the Year race standings. He has made 30 top 10s on the Bass Pro Tour.
A good one.
30 top 10s. This is his 45th event.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
Yep.
So 2/3 of the time, he makes it to the championship round.
There he is. Big large now.
And there's a pile of them there.
3 pounds, 7 ounces. Pounds, 12 ounces.
Yep. 212. All right. Yeah, buddy. All right. There he is, big one. Smallmouth. I was like, oh, Garrick's around that corner to get him off.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
Garrick. Big one, dude. Big one. Big largemouth right here. Oh, I thought it was a great big one. Heck yeah.
3 pounds, 4 ounces.
There he is. Another one. There we go.
Three pounds, 0 ounces.
Got him right here. Oh, that's a big one too. There you go. All right, this last one, I'm out of here.
4 pounds, 12 ounces.
A 412. biggest one of the week. Jeez, you freaking smashed him right there. There he is. A little smallmouth. That should be a big smallmouth. I can't tell. Yeah, it's definitely a smallmouth for sure. That's not that big. Huh. No, he's just a main screw here. Just wanted to make sure. There we go. Got us one of them. Dang large head.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
All right.
One pound, 15 ounces, non-scorable.
Non-scorable. Oh, come on. Just hit the tongue. Hits the bottom lips. What do we have total?
Where's Daddy right now?
We're going to just see where we live, Hudson.
Daddy, Hudson's being mean right now.
Of course he is. All right. 10 pounds of the cut. Shoot, I'm done. I didn't know. I'm like, I caught him.
Right now, yeah, Dudley at 10, 13.
I mean, I knew it was going to be tough, but I didn't think I was going to catch what I caught that way. And then I went to dang stomping on him, and I said, frick. I think them suckers are on bait now. I don't know if they are, but I gotta see what's up.
In the boat for the first time today with Jacob Wheeler. Had a great first period of 53 pounds and 13 ounces. He is in second place, and get an idea what the day's been like.
Good afternoon, everyone. We had a pretty good morning, you know. Pretty solid start to the morning, that is, and caught several pretty nice fish, and now we're just out sort of checking on a couple to see how they're acting. You know, it's just been a pretty solid start, though. I couldn't complain. I know that. I was sure thankful how it started out. It's never typically easy, and this morning it seemed to be a little bit easier than I anticipated. So I'm all about them easy mornings. That's for sure. But it's been sort of like a progression of the week. A lot of things have changed, and then yesterday with all that wind, other things started to change a little bit, and you just got to keep an open mind. It's really what it seems to be to me. You got to keep an open mind. You don't know exactly where your next bite's going to be, where the fish are going to move to. Wind's starting to blow a little bit, which actually should make it a little bit easier to generate a bite, but they're not always the easiest.
Came out of the gate quickly today. Led for a good part of the first period. And just kind of sitting there right behind Drew Gill, but plenty ahead of the cut line.
At this point, I can't imagine it's going to take any more than what Wheeler has right now to make it.
No way.
I don't think so.
There's one.
Like Wheeler's hooked up.
Large mouth. Nice one. Mr. Large Head. Come here. Come here. Choked that moochie, didn't you? Come here. There you go. All right. Good way to start off that second period. Got a bite, so that's good.
3 pounds, 13 ounces.
How about that for the start of that second period? That's so much fun. Oh, that fish. All right. I just had to make sure. Come here, buddy. All right.
3 pounds, 13 ounces.
Another great, nice one right there, for sure. See you later, buddy. Okay. Largemouth.
Gorgeous afternoon. Back over to Wheeler now. He's hooked up.
Come here, buddy.
Looks like a good largemouth.
Come here.
Predominantly what Wheeler has been catching today.
3 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yes, sir. That's been fun so far. It has been.
3-3. That's going to move him up to
Run
69
around.
pounds even.
And Wheeler has caught 4. He leads by 5 pounds, 12 ounces.
It's getting to be a little bit more windy, that's for sure. And I just don't know what it's going to take to win this deal. Like, I'm just unsure. I have a vibe that, you know, it's just, I don't know. I feel like we can catch a few fish. It's just ultimately what's it going to take to win. I'm trying to formulate a game plan is basically what it really comes down to. I have a zone in this lake that I really, really like. Another one on the mooch minnow.
Yep, there went 2 pounds, 0 ounces.
Yeah, 2 even. Not a big one. That lake, you know what? It's so interesting. This lake's got a lot of the those bass have those black marks on them, black markings. Whenever you see that, you could tell it's typically from Dale. Situated a little bit. That was a good period. Never found nothing like real good or nothing, but we'll be all right. Let me just put a couple things up. You're good. I'm just gonna start putting a few things up. Get them all.
Jacob Wheeler leads the knockout round on Dale Hollow, a place that he's very familiar with. Bound for a 31st Bass Pro Tour Championship round at the Power Stop Stage 3, Dale Hollow, presented by Mercury. Here is Jacob Wheeler. Already a winner this season at Santee Cooper on the Bass Pro Tour. He's perfect at making knockout rounds this year, 3 for 3, and perfect at making championship rounds. He leads the knockout round on Dale Hollow. Let us count down to a B&W Trailer Hitches Lines In with Jacob Wheeler.
I just shut down because we were actually just more through here. The problem is, we had one that looks decent, but all right, it's almost a wrap for the day. It's definitely changed throughout the day a little bit, and I really did not anticipate this tournament to be like this, to be honest with you. I figured, you know, this place is just so good, you know, majority of the fish would be on the bank, and they just don't all go. I mean, when you got a place that has so many bass like Dale does, it's just they don't all go at the same time. And we got a little lucky with the fact the water stained up a little bit, which actually made it to where it's harder for the guys to catch them sight fishing. So otherwise, you'd have had a lot more guys in the top 10 made it sight fishing. It just that rain that we had got it a little bit chalky, which made it, you know, that was the deal. But I hadn't really found another big group. You know, I found one little place that I feel like might have a few bass there, and everything else is really just onesie-twosie, so we're just going to have to sort of see how this one plays out more than anything. There's one that's looking at my stuff right now, if I can get it to him.
Jacob Wheeler, the winner of the knockout round, 79 pounds and 13 ounces. He will shoot for his second win this season on the Bass Pro Tour in the championship round.
one bite right at the end of the day sealed the deal and put him back in first place. And I almost feel like that was Jacob just kind of displaying a little bit of dominance there and just running out right there at the end of the day and catching one more just to make sure he ended up on top. I like his style. He loves this lake. He's been to it a million times, caught largemouth, caught smallmouth. He is dialed in and going to be hard to beat tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, that's it right there. Knockout round, championship round, punched our ticket, and a lot of sandbagging today. There's some guys that caught them. I caught them good that first period. I thought I was going to be out good, but I want to see what happens. I don't know. Next tomorrow is going to be an interesting day, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna wash it anymore.
Thank you, buddy. Congratulations.
Here you are.
You take one picture too?
Yeah.
Fishing class angler here. He ends up with 79 pounds, 13 ounces. Big one with 412, 25 scoreable bass for Academy Sports and Outdoors. Let's hear it.
Your name's in the mix in 80 anglers, then we get down to 20. You got to be sort of giving the nod to Jacob Wheeler's going to figure out something. Boy, you figured out in a big way here in the knockout round.
Yeah, I had a good first period. I sort of landed on them, and we're just gonna have to see what happens, man. This lake is it's one of my favorite lakes. I spent a lot of time out here, and this lake is I feel like it's top 5 in the Southeast. If not, it is like my top 3 favorite lakes in the country. So I would love nothing more than to hoist a trophy here on Dale Hall, that's for sure.
I'd be interested to see your GPS location. You say you landed on them, but how many spots could you have possibly landed on them? How many did you have maybe potential starting spots or finishing spots today?
I had 3 potential starting places that I wanted to start around, and you just don't know because these fish change every single day. You catch them one way, then you catch them another, they change in depth zone, and all of a sudden, you got to change the tactics with them. And that's sort of been my game plan all week. I've sort of been able to eliminate a few zones, and then I've been able to sort of go from there and sort of hone down the area that I want to focus my energy on. And I had several places that I wanted to fish around, and I was able to sort of get where I wanted to get on most everything that I wanted to fish. And so that was a really big thing. Being a Saturday, there was a lot of local anglers out there, getting after them and catching them real good. And so I was able to just go around, run around, and have fun and get on them quick. And yeah.
One of the things on MLF now, you can almost see you mentally processing what's going on, but then you verbalize it on the show. And I think a lot of people really enjoy that. Is every cast, are you sort of mentally saying, okay, they're not here, I'm already thinking two jumps away?
Yeah, you definitely have to continue to grind. There's no room for complacency out there. Since we go back to 0, you make the cut and you're like, boom, your next mindset is to consistently go find more fish. And then you got to run around. And so you got to do, as hard as you fished the first period to make the cut, now you have to go find fish that hard in the second and the third period. And so that's exactly what I did today. It was a dang challenge. Go out there and put your head down and go to work. And that's really the difference maker in if you're going to win or not. If you can utilize that time to really find a couple other locations, it might be the difference of 5 pounds. You find one more location to catch 2 more bass and you win the tournament because that extra effort that you put in the tournament. And so that's always been my game plan. I'm never trying to get complacent, and I'm looking forward to see what happens.
Well, you always seem to put the effort in, and it always seems to work out pretty successful for Jacob Wheeler. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, that's it for the knockout round. Shut the door on it. We did what we needed to do. It's gonna take a lot of weight. A lot. I'm gonna have to re-rig some rods, get back to the house, and try to see if we can't catch 120 pounds tomorrow. A lot.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Well, we're gonna try.
Oh, dang, you're big. Why are you so big?
What's wrong?
Are you a big boy?
Oh,
Are those sharps? I need that fishing rod for tomorrow. Doing the limbo? Unreal, dude. You know, after this morning, first period, it was pretty dang good. Obviously, caught him better than I expected. And I really anticipated this today was going to take 50 plus pounds to make the cut. And it just didn't. You know, flat calm conditions, things got tougher, areas got pressured, and it just didn't take as much as it was. I felt like it was going to. And made some adjustments, ran around, had 2 periods to go look around and really try to dial this place in, and was able to find some places that I did not have. There's 2 main areas that I really wanted to fish this morning. One area I almost started on with another competitor, and I said, you know what, leave that alone. And I have another area where I caught basically 50 pounds. So there's really 2 main zones or 2 main spots I want to check, fish tomorrow for sure. And then I have 3 or 4 supporting spots that I'm going to spend my time on, But today was really all about, like, when you're in that moment and you've already qualified for the knockout round, or you have enough weight where you feel like you're safe, your mindset changes from, hey, I want to make the cut, to how do I prepare and utilize this time to win. And that's exactly what I did today. I eliminated some water that I had that they weren't on anymore. I popped into a couple places that I did not know that they were around, and found some places. I mean, last 5 minutes I found, or 10 minutes, in the last 10 minutes I found 2 places. 2 places. And that can be the difference of winning and losing. You can't get complacent in this game. You can't be happy. I mean, you can be happy, but you can't be like, oh man, like just going through the motions. So really what I was trying to focus on today were the pre-spawn largemouth and the post-spawn largemouth. And there's zones of this lake, there's pre-spawners, and there's zones of this lake, there's post-spawners. And so as I sort of went through my rotation today, looking, I was able to find a little bit of both. I was really looking for those places that those fish are going to group up after they're done spawning, or group up right before. The same place they're going to spawn at, they might be doing it in a pocket. They'll spawn in that pocket, but they're going to sit in the middle of the drain and eat bait. And that's where they live. So I was able to really eliminate some water today, and add a few things in my rotation that I'm excited to see what happens.